Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 10 in season number 5 of the NOFSRL Turkey Hill Truck Series. We are here at the Texas World Speedway in College Station, Texas for the BC Rich Guitars 250, a 25-lap event around this historical 22-mile racetrack in College Station, Texas. It's not that long, but it's still a very long racetrack. And we get some pretty big moments to happen here. 3 and 4 wide is commonplace, and passing is ultra frequent. And even the big one is very possible to happen as well, especially if they go 4 wide on the turn number 2. We've seen it happen multiple times on the same lap in this event before. So watch out for these guys. It's just going to be a crapshoot here today, and it's anybody's race from no matter where you are starting. I'm alongside Nathan Stapleton for this one here today. The last winner was Andrew Ross, and he's now the points leader. He got that win at a super speedway. Do you think one of those guys up there in the points going to get this win here today? I mean, I know it's pretty much anyone's game, but we've seen these guys who are up there in the point standings really excel this season. I will say this, of the top 5 in points, 6 of the 9 races we've had this season have been won by the top 4 in points this season. So winning races means a lot. Do you think those guys up there in the points are going to have a good shot here today at Texas World?
Well, to be honest, I see the trend continuing here today at Texas World, but it's going to be almost like a wild card race because it's going to be pack racing, and with these trucks, it's going to be even more like pack racing. Just have to watch out for 4 wide off turn 2, though.
Yep, and if we see that, most likely they will wreck. It's kind of like Daytona and Talladega. When we see 4 wide, they usually don't make it out alive, and that's commonplace here at Texas World. It acts just like a super speedway, and we just came off a super speedway race at Armory Digital as well, and they did not finish that one under green. So hopefully we'll be able to do that one here today. However, this race is a lot longer than that race we had last week, so who knows what it's going to be like, and it's anybody's game, like I said. Andrew Ross, like I said, is the points leader. 238 points towards the championship for him. John Arndt, this is his hometown race right here. He goes to the University of Texas A&M, or the Texas A&M University, I should say. He's only 5 points behind coming into this race here at College Station. Audra Baranowski is 7 points behind. John Arndt's teammate has been doing a very solid job this season. Roger Ray, 22 points behind. He's already got 2 wins this season. And so has John Arndt in the 05. And then, how about this surprise? Dale Salzman, the highest guy in the point standings without a win, 31 points behind. Michael Canto, 32 points behind. Not too far off from the points lead either. Let's go ahead, get these guys to roll off. It's Jaden Scott, the Chicagoland winner from 3 weeks ago, starting on the pole. He is alongside the 89 machine of Mark Davidson. Tristan Allen will be starting alongside Diego Yepes. Now, the 2nd through 4th place starting positions, they were all involved in a wreck in qualifying on Thursday. But that does not affect where they start, so watch out for these guys. They might be racing a little aggressive here today. Gatlin Downey alongside Emily Anderson in row number 3. Matthew Brown coming off his career best finish at the Armory Digital Super Speedway is alongside Matt Delio in the number 75. And then row number 5, Ryan Durrani and Johnny Gardner make up the top 10 starting positions here for the BC Rich Guitars 250 in 2018. Season 5 of the Turkey Hill Truck Series, race number 10 of the season. And the chase towards the championship is on right now. Not an actual chase, of course this is a strict points championship, but these guys are going to be fighting hard for every point they can get from now until the finale at Homestead on Christmas Day. So watch out for those guys up there in the points right now. One of those guys gets a win, it's going to be very tough to dethrone them from the championship crown. A very long racetrack here at the Texas World Speedway, 2 miles long, a very high banked racetrack as well. This is higher than Michigan and Fontana. And it's the only 2-mile racetrack we go to in the Turkey Hill Truck Series season now. And this, here at Texas World, the only race at Texas World on Napa Fan, the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Jaden Scott, Mark Davidson. We're green flag racing in the BC Rich Guitars 250. Bonus point going to Jaden Scott as he leads lap 1 here at Texas World. And Scott trying to hold on through the middle. Here comes Gatlin Downey on the inside. Ryan Durrani and Jesse Turner on the inside lane. And in case you haven't figured it out yet, that inside lane is where you want to be here at Texas World. Almost 4 wide here. Ryan Durrani moving up on the 65 of Matthew Brown. They keep it clean. We remain 3 wide. Downey to the inside for the lead.
You have to be very careful, not going 4 wide, and the strange thing about this 2-mile track, it might be 2 miles long, it's super bank like Michigan, but it's a very unique track because it's fully concrete as well.
It is a very unique surface here at the Texas World Speedway, an old surface as well, so it eats out the tires. And we don't have pit stops here in the Turkey Truck Series, but that will still come into play. 4 wide back in here. That is Michael Canto and Cameron Garlington. John Art on the inside. Out around. Emily Anderson and John Art go around. Garlington spins to the inside. Garrett Sonor as well. And a lot of these guys will avoid it. Oh no! Sonor went up into Eli Bright. Bit of damage right there. That could have been a lot worse than what it was, and thankfully, a lot of these guys should be able to continue. Ryan Durrani with a lap lead and a bonus point right there as he wins the race back to the line. And hopefully these guys figure it out. They don't wreck on the cooldown lap. We see that a lot at Talladega. But hopefully if they were to wreck, they just spin around a little bit. Just like we saw in that wreck right there. A lot of these guys simply just spun around. No major contact. It does appear that Zachary Fitzwater got some damage, though, in the number 9. And as you saw in qualifying, the 3 guys who failed to get a time were Matt Tuck, Zachary Fitzwater, and Eli Bright. And I think all 3 of those guys might have been involved in an accident. John Art went around, but he's got minimal damage. All of these guys with minimal damage, with the exception of Zachary Fitzwater. And even Fitzwater's going to roll back off there in the number 9. So thankfully, it was not a huge wreck. And they all kept it together pretty well. Garrett Sonor went around, Cameron Garlington as well in the 25. I think those guys might be coming down the pit lane to repair some damage. Mitchell Collins in the 08 as well. And Emily Anderson also caught up in that accident in the number 31. Well, first wreck of the day, first caution of the day here at the Texas World Speedway, lap 4 of 25 in the BC Rich Guitars 250. Let's see what happened to bring out the first caution of the day here in College Station. 4 wide down the backstretch. John Art was to the inside of Garlington, Canto, and Emily Anderson, and there was just no room for Michael Canto. He moved up on Anderson in the 31. They came down, got into Garlington, spun the 05 of John Art around as well. And then Garlington came down there on Sonor. Sonor tried to avoid it in the 16. Couldn't quite do so. You see that 05 there. I think he avoids the wall. John Art does, which is good. Got a little bit of damage, but nothing significant, and most of these guys should be able to continue. You're going to see Cameron Garlington able to merge onto the racetrack cleanly. Actually, yeah, he is. It is Fitzwater who ends up hitting Garrett Sonor right here, and that was a significant hit. That was the hardest hit of the entire wreck, as Fitzwater ran right into the back of the 16. Eli Bright got shot to the outside wall as well, but other than that, a very mild wreck for Texas World, and most of these guys avoiding it here on lap 3 of the event.
So as you can see, 4 wide did not work. 25 got into the 31 and they went all around. John Art saved it, the 25 saved it. But then Fitzwater in the 9 does nowhere to go into the 16, the 06 into the outside wall as well. Everyone should be okay besides Fitzwater in the number 9.
And even Fitzwater was able to drive off from the pit lane. He actually went directly down the pit lane after that. But I think we should still have 36 guys on the lead lap here at Texas World, which means we'll probably get another accident at some point before the end of this event. Ryan Durrani for Thorsport Racing. Trey Wright's team has had a tough season so far. We'll see if they get the win here today at the Texas World Speedway in the BC Rich Guitars 250. We are back here at the Texas World Speedway, restarting on lap 8 of 25 in the BC Rich Guitars 250. And you don't mess with Texas, what that sign says. And if you go 4 wide off of turn 2, probably not getting out of it alive. And most of these guys were able to survive, but they still wrecked. And that's why we're going to have ourselves our first restart of the day here at Texas World. Ryan Durrani up front in the 13. Rookie driver. Haven't seen much of him all season. We have yet to have a Ford or a Dodge win this season. Well, they're right now 1-2 with Durrani, Matthew Brown, Jesse Turner, Agar Barretto, and Gatlin Downey back to racing at Texas World.
These guys failing out going into turn number 1. 3 wide away. The draft is so important with these trucks.
It definitely is. Jesse Turner to the inside of Matthew Brown for second. Jesse Turner still going for his first career Truck Series victory on Napa Fan. He's got the inside. Johnny Gardner, pole sitter Jaden Scott, Dale Salzman and Audra Baranowskis all on the inside. Pretty calm and coordinated at the moment. Durrani still out front, but Turner might get a run to the inside. No, Johnny Gardner to the inside of him. Ford is in the top 3 positions right now, and they haven't even gotten a win yet this season. But Johnny Gardner going to get shuffled to the inside as the middle line with Jaden Scott gets a run. And they're 4 wide again. Dale Salzman to the inside of Johnny Gardner. Hopefully, Salzman backs out of it, or they can clear Jesse Turner. Tristan Allen's now going 4 wide behind those guys. Gatlin Downey and Audra Baranowskis, they keep it together, and we're back to 3 wide. But Ryan Durrani holding on to the lead in number 13, trying to get that extra bonus point towards the championship for leading the most laps in this race.
That was a close call there. I will say this year, every time that I'm in the booth, a lucky driver wins. In the Turkey Hill Series, 42 Cup won a bunch when I was in the booth. Given that 97 truck, my favorite number, given Jonah as the 4 wide in the middle of the field again.
They keep it together for now. Here comes Gatlin Downey, Johnny Gardner. Johnny Gardner is a rookie on Napa Fan, so if he were to win, that streak would stay alive for you, Nathan. Audra Baranowskis, a rookie as well in the Truck Series. And they're 4 wide. Tristan Allen, Diego Yepez, Agar Barretto, Jesse Turner getting shuffled out of line. Hopefully they'll be able to figure it out before they exit turn 2 next time by. It's Alexander Rowe all the way down to the inside, and they just love going 4 wide, don't they? Here comes Alexander Rowe to the inside. We're 4 wide up front as well, and there's bound to be some place where this doesn't work down the backstretch. Yepez, Barretto, and Tristan Allen going around, and he saves it in the 42.
That's 5 wide though.
Oh boy, and they all keep it together. Tristan Allen. Oh my goodness gracious.
What a save from Tristan
And I believe
Allen.
we are still green in that split that split the pack up. Audra Baranowskis is now out front in the 04. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. What a save from Tristan Allen.
That might just be the save of the year on Napa Fan right there. Going 200 miles per hour down the backstretch, sideways in the 42, and he kept it together, and everybody avoids it. But now we got a completely different race on our hands. Here comes Dale Salzman to the inside of Audra Baranowskis for the lead, with Johnny Gardner, Gatlin Downey, and Ryan Durrani to the inside. Here comes Turner, Yepez, Joe Rutkowski's up here. I think these guys will bunch back up once again. But I don't know if we'll get another 4 wide situation in the next few laps here, because they split up quite a bit right there, as you can see.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think they might just play it calm. Never mind. Here comes the 97.
Jesse Turner to the inside, but he's not going to be able to get it on Gatlin Downey, and that's a veteran move right there, letting the 55 ahead. And Turner, definitely a very skilled driver. Would be expected of him to do something like that. Dale Salzman, and here we go.
Whoa,
That's going to get interesting right there. They couldn't get around him. Audra Baranowskis, Ryan Durrani, and a big stack up off a turn 4. Upside down. Zachary DeLello. And major contact on the 63 of Jackson Bell. Roger Ray with heavy damage. And that number 9 was going so slow. He should not have even been out there on the racetrack. Ryan Durrani, it's a tough break for him. He led a lot of laps there under the caution. Noah Clifton. There's Jackson Bell. And Zachary DeLello went upside down. Daniel McMillan as well got knocked out from that accident. And Zachary Fitzwater. Come on, man. My goodness. He's going to go a lap down after that one. Dale Salzman is now the leader. Remember, he is the highest guy in points without a win this season. 31 behind Andrew Ross. If he gets some laps led here under this caution and happens to tie Ryan Durrani at least with laps led. I know I said at one point, if two drivers tie for the amount of laps led in a race, neither of them get a bonus point. It's actually false. Both of them get a bonus point. My apologies for that incorrect bit of information right there. So, if Dale Salzman's able to lead the same amount of laps as Ryan Durrani, he'll get that extra bonus point for leading the most laps. And if he gets the win, that just might put him past Andrew Ross. We got to see where that 21 is, though. And he's still in the race, so it probably won't surpass him in the points, but he'll still definitely be in contention for this championship, especially if he gets a top 10 finish here today at Texas World. But either way, let's go ahead and see what happened to bring out the second caution of the day here in the BC Rich Guitars 250 at Texas World. Well, as you can see, these guys in the lead pack are going significantly faster than number 9 is Zachary Fitzwater. A 30-mile-per-hour difference. Zachary Fitzwater was stuck in Gear 2, and while that may sound very, very slow, these guys actually race in Gear 3. So all these other guys are in the 3rd gear, but Fitzy just didn't have the truck to stay out there, and he got in the way of these guys. Jaden Scott pushed him right into Audra Baranowskis. Matthew Brown, Ryan Durrani went around right there. Jackson Bell hit him, and then McMillan popped the 45 of Zachary DeLello, and DeLello went flipping. Matt Tuck behind all this. I think he avoided it for the most part. Cameron Garlington and John R. both avoid this one as well. Roger Ray spins ahead of these guys, but even that wreck wasn't that bad. I mean, we did have a flip, but not many guys involved compared to past Texas World accidents. So, the tough break for McMillan and DeLello. I think both of those guys are going to get knocked out. And Zachary Fitzwater as well in the number 9. I don't think any of those guys will get the victory here today. And fascinatingly enough, the only driver in this event who has actually won here at Texas World before is Zachary Fitzwater, who won the Season 1 race here in the Truck Series. So, not going to be a second Texas World win for Zachary Fitzwater here today.
So as you can see, Fitzwater going much slower than the lead pack and just gets turned. Nowhere to go for 13 to 31 to 04. And just chaos gets unglued from the bottle, and the 485 goes upside down. A wild ride. The big one starts at Texas. Don't mess with Texas. And unfortunately, Fitzwater messed up the lead pack in Texas.
Yep. Not the best of moves we've seen out of Fitzwater. He's done a lot of great things. That's definitely one he'd like to forget. But either way, we still got a race to decide here. We're going to be under 10 laps to go when we restart. And we don't have that many guys still on the racetrack. At least a lot of guys who will be fast enough to battle for this win. So I'm hoping we can get this thing to finish under green. Because last week we didn't, and we took out way too much of the race. So hopefully we get a green flag finish here, and hopefully it's a good finish as well. We've had some very close finishes here at Texas World. When Zachary Fitzwater won this race, I believe it was under a 1/10 of a second. So it can be very close at the line here at Texas World. So it's anybody's game still, if you're still in the race. Dale Salzman leads the field in the 35. Let's go ahead and get to the restart here in the BC Rich Guitars 250. We are back here at the Texas World Speedway. We will restart on lap 18 of 25, giving us 8 laps to go until we crown a champion in the BC Rich Guitars 250. It is the number 35 at Dale Salzman leading the field, trying to get his first win of the season. His first win in quite a while on Napa Fan as well. Gatlin Downey, Johnny Gardner, Jesse Turner trying for his first career Truck Series win. And Joe Rutkowski for GL Racing rounding out the top 5. Joe Jefferson's up here. Alexander Rowe, Diego Yepes, Sebastian Cucalon coming off that second place finish in Armory Digital. And pole sitter James Scott still in this thing. And Yepes going nowhere. No, I think it's Alexander Rowe going nowhere. Problems on the 83.
Tough wait for Alexander Rowe. That's gonna slow a bunch of trucks down and shake things up here.
Now, a lot of these guys who were behind Alexander Rowe, they have lost the main draft. And for the lead, Gatlin Downey on Dale Salzman, 3 wide for second. Here comes Johnny Gardner. Joe Jefferson's up here in the 09. Another Texas native right there in the 09 machine. He's got Rutkowski to the inside of him now as Gardner goes for the lead. Downey with the lap lead at lap 18.
We want now with Rutkowski. Can he get it done? Can Texas native Jefferson get it done? But here comes the field closing in on these top 7.
Yeah, all these guys closed right back in on the back of this lead pack. They had a lot more trucks in that backpack than they did in the lead pack, so they were able to close in very fast. Diego Yepes, Eric Monaco, Sebastian Cucalon, Jaden Scott for the lead. Johnny Gardner on Gatlin Downey. Downey's still going to lead the lap at lap 19, 6 to go at Texas World.
Still 6 laps to go. Johnny Gardner, a very well-known person on online. Can he get it done here in the Truck Series offline?
When we were at Texas Motor Speedway earlier in the season, he was one of the dominant guys and had an issue in that one. Heartbreak for him in that one. He wants some redemption from that race he lost there. And he's got the lead now from Gatlin Downey. Downey's teammate, Dale Salzman, to the inside for second. You cannot count this guy out. I think he's got the best truck out here. He's going to have a very good shot. Joe Jefferson's going to get put in the middle. Here comes Eric Monaco to the inside. James Scott. How about Ashlyn Boyd and Mitchell Collins up here in the 18 and the 08? And they're 4 wide. Cucalon in the middle of all this. Oh boy, if I'm Mitchell Collins, I back out of it. And he does. Great job by the rookie driver right there, avoiding a major accident. So it's Johnny Gardner leading the field right now in the 98, coming to 4 laps to go in the BC Rich Guitars 250. If we were to have a caution, the race would end. And we got more 4 wide. Tristan Allen trying to get to the inside. He's not going to have enough help to get to the inside of those guys, and they're going to remain 3 wide. For the lead, Eric Monaco to the inside of Johnny Gardner. Haven't seen Monaco all race long. Well, here he is, battling for the lead with 3.5 laps to go at Texas World.
Who wants that BC Rich guitar more in victory lane? Who wants that free guitar more?
Ashlyn Boyd had the brake jacket on the inside. That's going to help Jesse Turner right there in the 97, who got shuffled to the middle lane. He's now back on the inside, and he's going to go 3 wide for the lead. Jaden Scott to the inside of Monaco. Scott's going to lead that lap. No, Monaco got him at the line that time. So Monaco with a bonus point, but for the lead. Jesse Turner to the inside. 3 wide for the lead with 2.5 laps to go at Texas World.
4 wide again.
And if they wreck, the race will end, but they're 3 wide now, so we're still going strong. Turner will block Rutkowski and hold the inside and pull away a little bit from the rest of the field. Will today be the day Jesse Turner finally gets a victory in the Truck Series? 2 laps to go in the BC Rich Guitars 250. Joe Rutkowski, Dale Salzman, all on the inside. Ashlyn Boyd making it 4 wide back in there.
This might not work. This might not work. 4 wide in 2 places now.
And they are 4 wide in multiple areas. Matt Delio gonna
Hey,
clip
there we
Ashland
go.
Boyd. They wreck behind. This is gonna be the battle for the win. Joe Rutkowski, Jesse Turner. They're side by side for the lead. Will Turner get the help on the outside lane? Will he get the run on the outside lane? Rutkowski with the help on the inside. And Turner's gonna be denied again. Joe Rutkowski to the line. Leads it with 1 lap to go under the caution. And I do believe Joe Rutkowski's gonna get the win in the BC Rich Guitars 250 at Texas World.
Holy smokes, that was wild. I knew that's not gonna work when they were floating it before wide in 2 places. And Joe Rutkowski out of nowhere is gonna get a free guitar and victory lane.
Jesse Turner finishes 3rd, oh so close once again to a Turkey Hill Truck Series victory. Unfortunately, he's going to have to wait again. But he won't have to wait as long for another race because we're going to be back to racing on Wednesday at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Dale Salzman will get 2nd. That's great for him in the points, but he's not going to close in too much on our points leader because our points leader finished in 5th. Andrew Ross right there in the 5th position for today's event. It was Jaden Scott, pole sitter, finishing 6th. Matt Dalio, I think, was the guy who ended up clipping Ashland Boyd in that accident. He's going to finish 7th. Nicholas Samadeo in 8th. Chris Tejada and Igor Barreto going to round out the top 10. And coming to the line, under caution, Joe Rutkowski. 2nd career Napa fan win. It comes at Texas World in the BC Rich Guitars 250.
How about that? And I'm not the fan. What color guitar is he going to get in victory lane for winning the BC Rich Guitars 250?
Well, considering his truck's blue right there, I believe they can make a blue one for him.
Probably.
They're very unique trophy we give here at the Texas World Speedway, but hey, I'd want a guitar. That'd be a pretty cool trophy to get. Joe Rutkowski just got it here at the Texas World Speedway. Let's go ahead and see what happened to end the race 1 lap early here at Texas World. Well, right here, Matt Dalio wanted to get away from Gatlin Downey. He came down on Ashland Boyd, and they all went around. Mark Davidson, Johnny Gardner, Gatlin Downey as well. Somebody else in the grass there. Tristan Allen and Diego Yepez got spun off. Thankfully, it wasn't a massive accident, no heavy hits or anything, just a few guys spinning around, but it was enough to end the race a lap early and give the win to Joe Rutkowski, who got to the inside, entering turn 3 to the inside of Jesse Turner, and that inside lane just worked out better for him, and heartbreak for Turner once again. Oh, so close to getting it, but still a great run for him, and he's going to Bristol. He won the Cup race there back in, I think it was August, might have been July. But he knows how to get it done at Bristol, and whoever gets the pole for that race at Bristol on Wednesday will probably get the win as well. So maybe Jesse Turner will get the pole. But there's 35 other guys who want to get that pole, including our winner here, Joe Rutkowski, getting it done in the BC Rich Guitars 250. And there are the official standings of the event. And a lot of guys finished on the lead lap, 27. So considering we had 3 wrecks, that's not too bad. And I'd say we had a pretty good race here today. Don't you think we did, Nathan?
Yeah, that race. I've never done a race at Texas World before. And you know what? This was a really good race. I thought it was going to be a snooze fest, but at the end of the day, 3 and 4 wide, and Joe Rutkowski gets it done.
You must not have seen any of the past truck races we've had here, because this race is never a snooze fest. When we get the Cup Series here, though, the physics are completely different. This is one of the biggest places where the physics come into play. The Cup guys come here, they string out single file. Truck guys are here, we're all in a pack, and that's what I love about this place. And Audra Baranowski, that's a big one right there. She came into this race 3rd in the points. She is going to finish 29th. Mainly the only guy up there in the points who had an issue. Michael Canto as well. He was 32 behind. He's going to fall back. But guys who really did get a good run here today include, of course, Dale Salzman. He was 31 behind coming into this race. Andrew Ross. And even John Arndt salvaged a very good run here today in 11th. Remember, he went around in that first accident. And he's not going to fall behind too much from Andrew Ross. He'll be only about 11 behind going into Bristol on Wednesday, which isn't too bad considering we still have 7 races to go. Still a long ways before we crown a champion. So John Art's still in this thing. And even Andre Baranowski's still in this thing as well. Roger Ray as well got a good finish, so Ray's going to be up there still. Dale Salton as well, and probably some other guys that we haven't talked about too much this season are going to pick their way into that top 5 possibly at the end of this event. But either way, this one was a blast to do. Haven't had this much fun doing an NR race in quite some time. And that's what I love about the Texas World Speedway. We always get a ton of great racing here. But Joe Rutkowski, the winner, and Chevy keeps on winning. I was talking to Nathan on one of the breaks, told him that Chevy has won every single race except the 2 Roger Ray has won. My phone is ringing. Take it away, Nathan. Close us out.
Well, as the phone is ringing for that fans, thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to Joe Rutkowski on getting the win. And I don't know where the next race is for the Turkey Hill Truck Series, but I'll wait. Yeah, it was supposed to go like that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Congrats to Joe Rutkowski on getting a win. And for that fan who's dealing with his phone, I'm Nathan Stapleton, and we will see you guys later. Bye!
Elastic sweatband. Hollywood on the 1, Hollywood on the 2. Gimme new. Put on your sweat.